Hey up, and welcome back to Benidorm, a place with a reputation of just being boozy Brits abroad, Blackpool with the sun. But is there more to this destination than sun, beer and full English breakfast? I'm going to show you the contrast to both sides of Benidorm. I'll show you what a full day's like in the old town, with its quaint traditional Spanish feel. Alright, here in the new town, what most people think Benidorm's like. So first on the agenda is a typical Benidorm breakfast in the new town area. I've headed to the Wookieal 02 Sports Bar. Now this place has quite an extensive British style menu. Time for a nice brew, with my Lucasade on the side to perk myself up after last night's antics. Decent cup of that. Must be Yorkshire tea. So I've gone for single breakfast, which is just one bacon, one sausage, one egg, one toast, and then beans and tomato. I'm not starving today, so that'll just fill the gap until later on. So here at the Wookieal 02, it's actually a Liverpool Football Club themed bar. Now I don't support Liverpool. But you know, I thought I'd give it a go, seeing as we're in the new town, Little Britain, and it is very close to the hotel, so it's very convenient, to be fair. So we have got plenty of brown sauce. It's not HP though, but I'll give it a go. Got salt and pepper, little sachets, some ketchup, not Heinz. And then you've got some vinegar as well. So when the breakfast turns up, I'll let you have a look, see what you think. So here it is, pretty much identical to any other breakfast you'd get in the new town area of Benidorm. So the goods have arrived. The only question is just how well is it cooked? As you can see, the toast was on the cusp of being a little overdone. Just about passable though. Now this brown sauce was possibly the worst I've ever tasted. I would avoid at all costs next time. It's definitely no HP or Daddy's. So there we have it, Wookieal 02. Pretty decent breakfast, standard for Benidorm. Egg was a little bit on the snotty side. Not really put me off because I like my yolk nice and soft, but I did leave a little bit. So you know, standard catering sausage, you always get it in Benidorm. If anybody knows where you can get a proper butcher's sausage, cooked and served to you, let me know in the comments down below. Next up is some breakfast on the Poniente side of Benidorm. I've gone for a nice Spanish coffee to start. You can take the man out of the new town, but Neil has still gone for a Copperberg.
Breakfast.
We're at Fresh Gastro Pub on the seafront. Although this has definitely got more of a cosmopolitan feel, you can still get your British home comforts as well as some Spanish fare. Needed that after last night. The views and ambience were fantastic, overlooking the Poniente beach. And here it is. I've gone for the salmon and avocado tostado. Carl went for a club sandwich, as it was getting on for brunch rather than breakfast, to be fair. Looks nice that, Neil. Not very Spanish though, mate. And Neil, just like with a Copperberg,
is sticking to his British breakfast.
Very fresh tasting. Smoked salmon's really nice. That looks one of the best breakfasts I've seen over in Benidorm. Carl's has gone down a treat as well, although he's got a few chips left. I think that empty plate or empty cutting board says it all, doesn't it? Weren't nice, mate?
Yeah, well, really nice. Probably the best breakfast I've had in Benidorm, and that's saying something. And I've been coming over here for 1 or 2 years now.
That is saying something. I think Neil's been here more times than me, to be fair. So this area is known as the Mile Pass Beach. It's like a little hidden cove in between Levante and Poniente beaches. It's probably my favourite beach, well worth coming down.
On to the afternoon now, and staying in the old town on the Poniente side, we're going to head for a nice drink overlooking the marina. Lots of little Spanish cakes and tapas in here to choose from. Some gorgeous scenery up here. Benidorm really is beautiful, especially on the seafront.
I've had worse views, having a cup of coffee.
I didn't know if I wanted to pay €7 for that little slice, actually.
Don't worry, what?
Yeah, six something.
I might come out with a bowl of nuts.
Posh for you, isn't it?
No, this is what I'm like at home. All my cups are like this.
This is very sophisticated for us lads, isn't it?
It is. Do you still want that taken home so you can fill your sugar jar? Sorry.
I won't be doing it with brown sauce from Wookie, although.
Why were it horrible?
It were horrible. Worst brown sauce I've ever tasted.
Nice, this.
Coffee just eats different in Spain. Smile, boys!
There's a boat trip coming in from Benidorm Island, or Peacock Island if you prefer.
Hello, my friend. You want some information?
Well, okay, cheers, mate. How much did it take a boat out? Do you do boats here? Is it just jet ski?
Jet skis, parasailing, the private.
So you do all your parasailing, jet ski, rent a boat. So yeah, if you want to book a boat trip, a jet ski, you do a bit of parasailing, come down to the marina and they'll sort you out. Now, I once had a rather unfortunate accident here at the marina. In fact, I was walking past and I said I won't like to fall in there without oil and everything. And what happened when I was dismounting the boat, I ended up in there.
Yeah, I've got to admit.
If you look at these stairs here, I ended up doing splits trying to get out, and then there was just a look of defeat on my face, and I just went. And Carl was more bothered about his bag.
Your bag.
Because I had his phone in it, well, my bag and his phone were in it. What bothered about me drowning and probably getting decapitated by a propeller? He just wanted his phone. But yeah, I mean, if you look, the water's a little bit oily, a bit mucky. But yeah, I survived, so it was quite funny at the time. Well, not at the time, but looking back, it was quite amusing. So this area is known as Dove Park. They're not actually doves, so I'm not sure why.
This reminds me of the scene from Home Alone with the bird lady that looks like Piers Morgan. So now, onto what most people think is a typical Benidorm afternoon. Onto one of my favourite sun traps, the Secret Fountain.
So if you're looking for a secret fountain, it's just up some steps at the side of the marina. It's marina outside here. Can pay to enter pool party here if you're not a guest, but I think it's about €30 with one free drink. It's got that kind of like poor man's ocean beach feel.
Definitely trying to appeal to the stag and hen groups with this knockoff of Wayne Lineker's Ibiza Club here.
Looks a bit busy, we'll have to see if we can get a pod.
Time for a nice frozen mango daiquiri. And to meet up with some friends of Neil's, Kelly and Daz.
Whatever, you know what I mean? Actually,
You're right, look. We come 20 years ago, my first ever holiday, and it was horrendous.
Mine looks more orange.
yeah. I thought it was
Pineapple or something.
It's a fake one.
I thought it was pineapple or something, because it looks a bit...
Wait till you see mine.
Gotta stick that behind your ear.
Looks nice, that, Neil.
Stick it in my hair. Cheers, mate. These are at Pancho.
Oh yeah, it's nice there, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that one, I'm telling you. It's nice.
Oh, it is.
A nice afternoon spent in the sun with some good drinks, a great bar, and some new friends. Onto another sun trap now, right on the British Strip. Jumping Jacks. Nothing cosmopolitan or classy about this place. You see what you get. Cheap drinks and good fun. And it doesn't get any more typical Benidorm than a mobility scooter going past. On to something a bit classier now. Time for a drink with a view. And although this is certainly a bit more sophisticated, it's actually still in the Newtown area. We're heading all the way up to the top of the Port Benidorm Hotel. Floor 19 to be exact, at La Teresa. A rooftop bar. Just check out this view. There's ample seating areas up here, a great sun trap through the day, and great sunset views on an evening too.
Nice view, mate.
Aye.
Oh, cheers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What's them? Marshmallows?
Nice Aperol spritzer, and Neil's gone for a bottle of Estrella, nice beer, and Carl's on beer and all now.
Did they have Mao? Or did you go straight for Estrella?
No, they didn't have it.
Neil thinking I was being a cheapskate there, not getting in Mao.
Shit.
Go like that.
spilt air for that on myself, but very refreshing.
What? To the palate or to the...
Nice and refreshing. Nice Aperol spritz. Tell you what, I've had worse views to have a nice drink at. Who says Benidorm ain't classy? Just check these views out. Just look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. And people slag Benidorm off. Look at that. And we've even got some snacks. Some, what is that, marshmallow sweets, but some nuts. Neil did say nuts tasted a bit weird though, and he should know.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, fellas. That's a very interesting skyscraper here in Benidorm. What fantastic views though. Absolutely gorgeous. You got the mountains in the distance. You can see the little notch out of that one. Supposedly a giant kicked it out or threw it out into the sea, and that's how you end up with Benidorm Island over there. According to folklore. Well, I've had worse afternoons. I'll try not to look too smug. Right then, time for Cast Lads to win quiz.
Again.
We've got a secret weapon today, Mr. Epworth.
Back to the typical side of Benidorm now, and time for a good old-fashioned pub quiz at Fitz's Bar.
And his glasses, all right. Just so he can't see, didn't it?
Have we got a copy here?
Oh, this is easy, this, isn't it? That's that Neil Robertson. Or is it his brother?
Is
it twin?
No, it's Neil Robertson now. Unless it's a trick question, that'd be harsh, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, who is it? Who's that? Epi.
I don't know people.
Secret weapon's not working out too well. Come on, Carl. Thought you were brainy.
I know him, but I forgot his name.
Don't know any of them.
You what, sorry?
So you're the famous Yorkshire League?
Yeah.
They've been telling me my
Got recognised by a watcher of the channel there. Always nice.
Mythological creature, the centaur was half.
Now, on to the main event. Off to a rocky start with that bull answer. Thanks, Dave.
Going into the last round and we're in lead. It's all down to music quiz.
In 1 point in the lead.
And we've not cheated at all.
In with a shout this time.
Right, the second round is changed from the 80s.
There's some more.
The Romans. I'm still counting. All right, we'll come back to it. The Reeds. 99.
The moment of truth. Time for the scores.
The Villa Soldiers, 104. Yorkshire Lee, 113.
And it's victory for Team Yorkshire Lee, despite the cries of a fix from the crowd. Despite winning, the cash prize is randomly selected. But as winner, it was my responsibility to pick a random card out.
Ace of Spades.
Who is holding the Ace of Spades?
We did get a bottle of wine and some chocolate for actually winning, although we donated it straight back to Fitz's for next week's prize.
Well done, mate. You contributed well there.
Cheers.
We did all right there.
The prize for the winners
And a bar of Galaxy.
We give this to Sue for being a perfect host.
Time for some real culture now at the Benidorm Church. San Jaime Church, or the Church of St James, is dedicated to the patron saint of Benidorm. It is set at the very top of the old town, on a hill called Canfally. The most important religious celebrations of Benidorm are staged here, including the Feast of the Patron Saint in November, Easter week, and the Feast of St James and St Anne, the patrons of the parish. Now, I'm not a religious person, but it's hard not to feel spiritual walking around such a majestic building. Benidorm Church, beautiful building, must take some real upkeep. Like I say, I'm not religious myself, but absolutely fantastic place to go and reflect and think about lost loved ones. So we lit some candles for his lost mothers. Me and Neil both lost his mothers at a similar time. And his good friend Gareth also lost his mother, so we lit one for him as well. Now time for some dinner, or is it tea? Let me know in the comments. We've headed to the Yorkshire Pride. Doesn't get much more British than that, does it? Right on the Benidorm Strip. And you know it's got to be Yorkshire tea.
I'm actually quite excited about this dinner. You don't know how much. I am.
And I've ordered a typical British dish. Pie and mash, with veg and lashes of gravy. It did take over an hour to arrive, but it is worth noting this place does get extremely busy due to its great food and huge portions.
Well, it took a while, but it was worth the wait.
Neil went for liver, bacon and onions. And Carl went for a burger. And here's the bill. What excellent value for money. Into the Old Town area now again, and time for something altogether a bit more Spanish. We're heading to Tapas Square. So we're going to head for a little bit of tapas. Who says we're not cultured, us Brits abroad? We're going to try a place called Taparia La Mina. Great effort on the pronunciation there, Lee. If you've not ordered from this kind of establishment before, it can be a bit daunting ordering. Look at this, all sorts to choose from. Once you pay though, it's time to make your selection of tapas. Carl's got all that food and a jug of beer. How much for it, mate? 11 euros, absolute bargain. I'm hoping you can hear me in here because it is very noisy. Proper like cafeteria type atmosphere. And I got a glass of cava and all those tapas, 7 of them, for €9.50. And Neil's back with his now. Look at all that. And he got his for €9.50 as well. He's gone for cava. Let's give this a try. Nice tomato and cheese and some, looks like a Berrico ham there. Got a little mini fried egg with chicken, bit of lettuce.
Happy with 7 of them.
What are they, them little pork burger things?
Yeah.
Mini burger. Looks like pork meat.
Bacon.
And you got your Spanish omelette type thing. That is very nice. Sticking to the Old Town area now for the start of the evening, and how about a nice chilled cocktail at another rooftop bar.
So I've dressed a bit smarter today for a little drink in Old Town. We're going all the way up to 20th floor.
We're going all the way to floor 20 of the Madeiro Central Hotel, Planta 20 bar.
Wow, spectacular views up here. Just check this out.
Magnificent views up here. Shame we were perhaps a bit late for the actual sunset, but the views of the nighttime skyline were still spectacular.
Do you not like heights?
Oh, I love it, mate. It's the falling from an landing that bothers me. See, when we went to Scotland,
Neil's a bit scared of heights. He wants to go inside. It's a bit chilly tonight, to be fair.
Imagine falling from up here.
Not really.
Or getting pushed.
Great cocktail menu here and not overly expensive, as you'll see from the bill. The prices are very similar to what you'd expect in the Newtown area for cocktails.
Carl's got a porn star martini. Is that because you're a porn star?
I'm not getting involved.
Nellie's just gone for a beer. And I have gone for a mojito. I think there's half a forest growing out of it.
And I go and spoil it with
As nice as that.
yeah, like crunchy and quite hard.
Back to the Newtown and the British Strip now, and it's time for a spot of cabaret at Rockefeller's. And tonight we've got a tribute to Lady Gaga. Now, I'm not a massive fan of Gaga, but the performer here was really good, and she had some great patter with the audience in between songs too.
That's for the light show, quite literally down here. Cheers everyone to all the happy holiday makers. Cheers! Cheers. Is anyone drunk yet? Good for you. Does anyone wish they were? Yeah, me too. I second that, especially when you've got to come to work dressed like this. And especially when you've had sausage and mash for your tea. Cheers everyone. Now here's the thing. In honesty though, Gaga has been accused of hiding the odd chipolata, so I'll let you guess where mine is. There you go. You can do that for the rest of the show as well. Here's the thing. We're going to move on with my all-time favorite. favour because you guys are in fine voice this evening. I do need a little bit of help. I'm feeling a bit vocally challenged. So singers, you are in the spotlight. Do we have any fans in this evening of the movie A Star Is Born? Absolutely. All I ask of you guys, if you do know the words, come on, let's raise the roof.
Don't get it involved.
Back to the old town now, and we're heading down Gin Street. Loads of bars and restaurants down here with alfresco seating, but we're heading inside to this rather trendy looking bar.
Smells like cinnamon.
Oh yeah.
They sell that sweet popcorn.
Very trendy in here. It's like being in Leeds. Hear about sophistication, I've been to Leeds.
Harry Enfield reference there for those old enough to remember.
Cheers, lads.
Back on the strip now, and it's time for some more cabaret with the Westlife tribute at Sinatra's. After all that excitement of the new town, we've got to finish the night with a nice takeaway. And here's a little hidden gem for those that like a pizza. It's only a few doors down from Matteo's bar.
And at night, this is a great place for a takeaway. There's not many places in Benidorm where you can get good pizza, but I'd highly recommend it here. Proper thin-based, crispy Italian pizza. Not them pizza slices you see that's been sat there for 3 days and you're probably going to get salmonella from eating.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Yes.
And there you have it. I hope that's a nice balanced look at Benidorm. Yes, you can have a full English breakfast and get absolutely hammered on the British strip, but if you look past that, there's a beauty to Benidorm and a more sophisticated Spanish side. So next time you've been judgmental when you've not been to Benidorm, I hope you bear it in mind. And why not give it a try? There's something for everybody in Benidorm, as I always say. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a like if you've got value from it. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra!